has been to teach a small number of people how to become adept at controlling everyone else. Their goal is to destroy all existing religions save theirs, all existing governments save theirs, and shackle the mob in a system of eternal oppressive debt chained to a computer for the rest of their life, in a propagandized world to make them believe that they are happy in this system. Now, do you think they're succeeding? Haven't I described to you just now exactly what is going on in the world today? Yes, they're succeeding. They're succeeding because the American people don't understand their enemy. They don't even know what's happening. There's a method to their madness. There's really not much method to yours, because you're operating from a place of ignorance. And until you change that, you're going to be bumbling around, bumping into each other, saying and doing the wrong things, not understanding the nature of your enemy. And if you don't understand the nature of your enemy and the weapons they use, you cannot fight that enemy. You can't fight the battle. You shouldn't even be on the battlefield. That's why you're losing the war. And don't tell me you're not, because I'm in a place of great knowledge about who's winning and who's losing this war. And I can assure you, you're losing the war. This country was founded by dangerous men. Amen. And the moment the people in this country cease to be dangerous men, it's going to be the day we cease to have a country. And I'm going to tell you right now, unless we can be successful in creating a real free press where the American people get different viewpoints other than those expressed in the establishment-controlled media, there's going to be a civil war in this country, and it's going to come soon. The only thing that can stop it is by waking up vast amounts of sleeping people. Sheep.
Mutated.
Which way, better or worse?
It's moved into an African HIV/AIDS population. The Durban cluster is highly divergent. We have a new R, not Ellis. It's not 2 anymore.
Ordo ab chaos is Latin for order out of chaos. The actual motto of the 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemasonry. I thought it was unexpected.
Continue to be evaluations of several drugs, ribavirin is among them. But right now, our best defense has been social distancing. No handshaking, staying home when you're sick, washing your hands frequently.
But I thought they didn't plan for it, and all this unexpected stuff was coming. And this is the same dude in the movie in real life. Yeah, dude that works for CNN is in the movie Contagion.
Of America's media empires, we're here to come up with the next phony baloney crisis to put Americans back where they belong.
Well, I think...
NBC, you are here to listen and not speak. I think we should go with a good old-fashioned public health scare.
Yeah.
A new disease. No one's immune. It's like the summer of the shark, except instead of a shark, it's an epidemic. Instead of summer, it's all the time.
Now, I hate to be the guy who derails what everybody else loves.
He loves being that guy.
But, Janice, we do have standards. This can't be a made-up disease. The only moral thing to do is release a deadly virus into the general public.
We do have something we've been holding on to, but it hasn't been tested. Get over here, NBC.
Well, we certainly believe in testing, but Wow. Oh, yeah.
So, we've got our deadly disease. Now, we just have to blame it on something that's in every household, something that people are a little bit afraid of already. House cat flu is coming, people. The Center for Disease Disinformation predicts with some degree of probability that the house cat flu might spread in the following hypothetical outbreak pattern. So, petter beware, that warm body on your lap just might be ready to destroy your tender fiddles.
Hold her down. Do it.
Please! team owners, I have decided that until we can guarantee the health and safety of our NBA players, there will be no more basketball this season.
Obvious sex pact. That is friendship. And that is the bond of friendship that can never be broken.
I mean, maybe.
No, look, they wrote Sex Pact 2018. I fucking knew it. I love puzzles. I told you guys. Have you seen Inferno? Please, have you seen Inferno? Have you guys seen Inferno? I figured out in 2 seconds. Did you see Inferno? The guy jumps off the thing in the beginning. He's got a virus. Have you seen Inferno with Tom Hanks?
Okay. Okay, she's not answering me.
Hurry up, boy! We have to burn everything the cat touched before the virus makes us paranoid!
Homer! Stop burning! They have a vaccine!
All right, we'll get the vaccine. Don't worry, people. We have enough vaccines for 1 child per family.
No, I don't even have a kid that I admit
Please use your time in line wisely to Sophie's Choice your child.
This isn't the line for a movie. Why are you wearing that costume?
Because you see, I am afraid of needles, but Wolverine is not. Snicht, snicht. You need acceptable currency. Oh, for delicious treat. Oh.
Mr. Burns, where's he going?
Yes, I'd like 37 snifters of your influenza syrup. 1 for me, 1 for Smithers here, and the rest for my hounds.
Give him what he wants. He's the only taxpayer in this town.
But, Mr. Mayor, these people have waited in line, and dogs can't even get the disease.
They'll see me take it, and they'll want some. Little jelly belly.
Sir, perhaps we should get out of here before people start resenting you.
Hurry up and get in. I'll drive.
Please don't tell the supervisor I have the flu. I've been working with a shattered pelvis for 3 weeks.
Oh, my juice loosener's never gonna come.
Hey, Dad, this came for you in the mail.
Mother, get an extra special hug ready. I bought you a new juicer. Good Lord. Flu germs entering every orifice in my head.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
What the?
The dreaded Osaka flu has hit Springfield with over 300 cases now reported. Now over to Arnie Pie with Arnie in the Sky.
Rob 6, you're fine. Now hurry up or you miss your bus. Maybe you better take that temperature 1 more time.
Sarge, we keep getting orders to let the virus win.
Must be a school day. Lay down your arms.
All right. Let's make some puffs.
This tooth will be perfect for my science project. Science has already proven the dangers of smoking, alcohol, and Chinese food, but I can still ruin soft drinks for everyone. Hey, Lise, check out my science project. How? What's that supposed to prove? That nerds conduct electricity. No! How? Stupid Bart. Oh boy, mold. That's science fair pay dirt. Looks about the same. Oh. Tiny little people. My God, I've created life. just square pancakes.
I'm sorry, honey. The waffle iron's in the shop.
That waffle iron's been in the shop forever. So, how are my little Stone Age tub dwellers? Oh my gosh, they're evolving so quickly. They've already reached the Renaissance. Wait, one of them is nailing something to the door of the cathedral. I've created Lutherans. Wow, it's almost like seeing into the future.
Hey, what is this goo? You trying to grow a friend?
Hey, you built a model city.
Is that the school?
Whoops, my finger slipped. Oops, my finger slipped. Oops, my finger slipped. Bart, stop it! Oh, my poor little guys. That Bart is so rude.
Your micro jerks attacked me.
Well, you practically destroyed their whole world.
You can't protect them every second. Sooner or later, you let your guard down, and then flush. It's toilet time for Tiny Town.
It worked! The debigulator worked!
Welcome to our world, most gracious Lisa.
Your world is incredible, and you speak English.
We have listened to you speak since the dawn of time, O Creator, and we have learned to imitate you exactly.
You think I'm God?
But of course, you looked down on us from heaven. You gave us life, and only your divine intervention can save us from the devil.
The devil? What devil?
The one you call Bart.
Oh, no, you don't understand. Bart's just my brother.
The devil is your brother? I must say, we find that quite perplexing.
God? Hi, Bill Watson. I live in the Clark building. I have a question. If you're so good, why do you allow bad things to happen?
Why am I so fat?
Why do bad things happen to good people?
Listen, I can take care of everything. All you have to do is unshrink me.
You got all that from one bag of oranges?
That's right. Order now, and you'll also get Sun and Run, the suntan lotion that's also a laxative.
How come some little guy didn't come after you in the middle of the night, or have they?
They have, actually. They sent the FBI at me in 2007 and tried to intimidate me to stay quiet. 100,000, I would think, to 200,000 that worked for them directly. So it's a rather large operation. I mean, it's between $10 and $15 billion a year that they spend on it ever since 9/11. So that's quite a bit of money they're investing in it. 1984 on steroids, really. I've been able to, at least from what I can see in the public domain, is they're doing it for law enforcement worldwide, and
Where does the mindset come from that devises all this stuff?
1984 on steroids, really. Well, that's what I objected to and why I left NSA early on back in 2001, because I saw this coming. I mean, I had worked the Soviet Union problem for almost 30 years, and it was very clear to me that 1984 on steroids, really. In October of 2001, the NSA and the government, the U.S. government, started adopting 1984 on steroids, really.
Into this.
Why do such a thing and lie about it? Our own government.
Your own government lies as a matter of course, as a matter of policy. The Tuskegee experiments on black men in the 30s, Henrietta Lacks.
What are they trying to do?
That's the missing piece.
But it's not hard to imagine. A government hiding, hoarding alien technology for 70 years at the expense of human life and the future of the planet. Driven not only by corporate greed, but a darker objective.
The takeover of America.
And then the world itself, by any means necessary, however violent, or cruel, or efficient. By severe drought, brought on by weather wars, conducted secretly using aerial contaminants and high-altitude electromagnetic waves, in a state of perpetual war. To create problem, reaction, solution scenarios to distract, enrage, and enslave American citizens at home. With tools like the Patriot Act and the National Defense Authorization Act, which abridge the Constitution in the name of national security. The militarization of police forces in cities across the U.S., the building of prison camps by the Federal Emergency Management Agency with no stated purpose, the corporate takeover of food and agriculture, pharmaceuticals and healthcare, even the military and clandestine agendas to fatten, dull, sicken, and control a populace already consumed by consumerism.
And I encourage you all to go shopping more.
A government that taps your phone, collects your data, and monitors your whereabouts with impunity. A government preparing to use that data against you when it strikes. And the final takeover begins.
The takeover of America.
By a well-oiled and well-armed multinational group of elites that will cull, kill, and subjugate.
Happening as we sit here.
It's happening all around us.
The other shoe waiting to drop.
It'll probably start on a Friday. The banks will announce a security action necessitating their computers to go offline all weekend.
Digital money will disappear.
They can just steal your money?
Followed by the detonation of strategic electromagnetic pulse bombs to knock out major grids.
What will seem like an attack on America by terrorists or Russia.
Or a simulated alien invasion, using alien replica vehicles that exist and are already in use.
An alien invasion of the U.S.
The Russians tried it in 47.
You can't say these things.
I'm going to say them tomorrow.